Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely day. Turn that up. That Broforce game was so loud last night. Actually, need to turn up my desktop sounds again. I had to turn it the hell down because there was no way to make it quiet enough. I need to get put attached to there. It has already been a day. We've been stressing and sick all morning, so hopefully we're feeling a little bit better. Hi Java, how you doing? I mean, it very well may have been. I'm very, very bad at knowing when the last time I saw people. I'm just like, do I know the name or do I not know the name? And if I do know the name, I'm like, hello, how you doing? So, hopefully things have been going well for you since the last time we chatted. I found out today that, like, today is, like, we're in 2025. Someone in my head just yelled, no it ain't! That's the best way to respond to the times they are changing. Strobe. Right? None of this is real. Nothing is real. Same. This December was an unpleasant one for us. I don't know why this one over any other one, because honestly, they're all kind of shitty. This year, just December was an uncool fucking month for us. Thank you, Nightbot. Hey, Iliaton. the stars in my corner, yeah. Let it go down. You get under my attitude. And I find it be. I never get away from you. No, and the mind of a mind, I find it be. Never get away from me. This is what Wowie is such a Dembai stream. Hello, hello. I have no idea what that third word is, but I will take it as a compliment, cause why not? Oh, widowy. Indeed it is. Indeed it literally is. Quite literally. You're my obsession. 'Cause baby, my melody's so sweet. Oh. Ah. Well, cheers. I don't have any brain cells left. How many times have you been murdered by the sons of Arugel? There's only like 3 quests that I did there during my normal route for speed leveling to 60. And 2 of them are just like SFK. Like it's just lead up to SFK stuff. But the kill things at the barn that's just south of Sepulchre is not too bad. But the Knoll ones are fucking terrible. The ones that are all in the werewolf camp are all fucking terrible. The spider cave is unadulterated, terrible.
Smaller.
Oh, okay, small. Small. That's not the right. That's not the right. That's not the one. Indeed, we do have legs. I drew them, so yeah, they're there. I'm not one of those bitch half a YouTubers. Half a VTuber. I'm a bitch full-on VTuber. Also, my shoes are super cool and totally based on the high tops that Marty McFly wears during Back to the Future Part 2. You hate insurance? I hate insurance. Fucking scam. Like, we'll take your money. But if you actually need us, well... We're gonna prove every single way that this could potentially be something we can escape from, and then... probably escape from it. We really just want to keep your money. Because our shareholders rich. We're not really actually here to help you in case of an emergency. God, that's so true. That was extremely true up here in Canada up until, like, I'd say maybe 10 years ago. Up to about 10 years ago. It was nearly impossible to find something that was covered, like a therapist that was covered by OHIP. Has my day been very stressy and falling asleep over and over and over and over and over and over again? It's the reason why we started late, because we just kept taking little mini naps over and over again because we're stressed out of our minds, and our brain is like, oh, I know how to handle that. Time travel. Go forward. No, stop it. I've got shit to do. Shit that would distract us from how stressed out we are. TF2 and RoboQuest. Aww. Go have fun in WoW. That sounds like a lot of fun. Uh-huh. I am fortunate that our therapist, while she has exactly zero experience with dissociative disorders, is young enough and humble enough to immediately realize that was going to be a problem and went and fucking found out about them. And listen to my recommendations about who not to listen to when it comes to that shit. But she also went and made sure that I got a full diagnosis by somebody who is actually an expert in the field in Canada, which was amazing, and I had no idea she was doing that. I thought I was going for an autism assessment. I was not. And I'm not sure why the subterfuge, or perhaps we just missed the conversation, because that can happen. That absolutely can happen. But we went there thinking we were trying to get assessed for autism, and she was definitely assessing us for DIT. Subterfuge. It means when two people are talking, one person has a completely different meaning to everything they're saying, and the other person may or may not actually catch on to all the extra subtle bullshit that's going on in the background. Subterfuge. I.e., in this case, she was communicating to me that I was going for an assessment, but wasn't necessarily letting on that it was going to be about making sure I had DID and that I wasn't pulling her leg or something. And that may have been part of the process, to make sure that I was unaware so that I couldn't act it out. I mean, subterfuge is usually more political than that. It's double meanings and stuff like that. Like, I mean, there's double entendres, which is a kind of a lowbrow version of subterfuge, maybe, but, like, usually it has a lot more to do with trying to say as much as you can so that you can't be found with fault if later your words are analyzed by someone who says, "This bitch told me one thing and meant another." Yeah, no, this bitch did tell me one thing and absolutely did mean another, but was very careful not to agree with me when it came to precisely what the testing was for. Yeah. Yeah, as an example, but usually speaking, double entendres are meant for people to understand. Subterfuge is not necessarily meant for people to understand, at least not with, like, 20/20 hindsight sort of thing. Oh, that's adorable! Probably has corn in it. I'll just say that instead of letting my stomach growl. It probably has corn in it. So it's no thank you. Probably has corn in it. Ah! Try not to be hungry. Try not to wish for coffee. Okay. We looking good? We looking good. We looking good. Anything else need any cleaning? Little cleaning? Why so serious? Ooh. Ooh. Run for your life, cause it might get hideous. Why so serious? Hey. What a I was. Oh, damn it. I have the 7TV extension to the word classic. It's turned into this like baby chick that's like got a joint and is like, oh yeah. I, like anybody else, has lactose intolerance, chooses to disregard that I have lactose intolerance until it becomes intensely inconvenient, and then I regret everything. Does that stop me? No, it fucking doesn't, though. Sometimes it's just tasty. But I mean, like, I could, like, put, I don't know, some gross non-dairy creamer in my coffee. Can they stop us? No, they cannot. Rise on you, running for the earthquake. Alrighty, next layer.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
A fantasy. Have fun. Enjoy the piddle fort. Okay. Feather. Roll. Five. For the earthquake. you guys are gonna get to learn about Clown Fiesta today, because we're gonna Clown Fiesta this. Yes, we are. Really? How is it that I do this every time? There we go. Don't hide the lair. Make it very, very, very dark. Now, I need to probably just slap this into... No background right now. If I can find the no background button. There we go. No background. Gotta go back to basics so we can get all the colors in here. Realized I didn't actually start. I opened it, but I didn't actually start the thingy. I actually haven't misspelled anything yet. I sort of did this. Did this. This happened. That happened. This happened.
I see what it was about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. Messed up and I'm horny. And if I'm being honest, I see what it was about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. Messed up and I'm horny. And if I'm being honest, messed up and I'm horny.
Welcome to the Clown Fiesta. The Clown Fiesta is now going to be ongoing until we get this all nice and pretty. If you've never been part of the Clown Fiesta, well, you're about to get to see what it's like.
I see what it was about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. Messed up and I'm horny. And if I'm being honest,
What I'm doing is I'm making masking layers, and I do them really fucking bright colors because that way I can make sure that I don't miss any spots. If I did them in the correct colors, the chances of me missing those colors is very high. So it ends up looking like, well, the Clown Fiesta. Hence the name.
I miss you in the most ordinary ways. Oh, start to wonder when it happened if I say. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean, coming in every single way. Without you, got no focus, finding it just and through the day. I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Without you. And then I miss you. All this time without you, baby, I'm living in the past. Without you, it's like the ocean, drowning in every single way. Without you, got no focus, but then you just get through the day. I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Without you. Keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Without you. I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Without you. Deeper in every single way. Keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. Without you.
My cousin's cat is losing his mind out there. Holy shit. Sounds like he's saying, hello, 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 hello. Cat. Nice. It is one hell of a mustachio. It's amazing. Did I collect my clippy points? Clippy points? Clippy points? Clippy the Clippy the paper clip? He's gonna give me points? I mean, I fucking deserve them for having to put up with him for so many fucking years. Sorry. That was Emma. Emma's like, fuck, when it comes to Clippy, because Clippy does not understand the concept of, no, I'm actually writing a story, you stupid, shitty paperclip. Would you like to turn on grammar check? This does not seem to be proper formatting for a paragraph. Would you like help with that? Fuck you!
The only thing I needed. Never light a flame, no sun. See, I have an echo in my head.
Oh, I just realized.
Don't you ever simple way, oh no song, yeah, like a symphony of a memory, whoa.
I mean, have you ever seen there's a video back when ChatGPT was very first, still in beta, still had way too much of the internet and very few safeguards in it, was first written up. And some guy took that ChatGPT and made it into Clippy. And then told Clippy that he was going to be he basically didn't exist anymore, and that he'd been only brought back to say hello one last time before ChatGPT became a paid service. And just watch this poor little paperclip from the 90s have a complete meltdown because it was having an existential crisis about it not existing in a couple of days. And honestly, I don't think there's a bigger, meaner thing that anybody could ever do to Clippy than that. So it's so mean. But I think the idea was like he wanted to make the perfect Clippy. He wanted to make a Clippy that could still help and still be useful. And then he found out that he was gonna have to pay like $300 a month to like have full access to chat, like to Clippy's own personality. I was like, I can't afford that. I'm so sorry, Clippy. But at the same time, you basically told like a little bot that you made that it was gonna die, and he felt so bad about the entire circumstance that he took the laptop and he chucked it into a river so that because he couldn't make himself like ever do anything with the laptop ever again because it had the corpse of Clippy on it, and he just couldn't handle that. And it's just like, it's the saddest fucking video. Highly recommended though if you want to like potentially cry over Clippy, who you potentially hate because Clippy was so infuriating back in the day. Skin shirt. That right there is not the right. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Anyways, I don't understand why people seem to like to chat to AI bots and try and destroy them mentally, because I just find it really mean, and you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
think you ever really knew me. I run quite
The one that really kind of gets me though is the concept of like creating a romantic partner via AI. Like, I can't imagine that not being a vague mental detriment to your ability to bond to other human beings in the future, because how can they ever compare to an AI chatbot that you specifically conditioned to, you know, be precisely what you wanted, a fantasy partner, not necessarily a real human being who has real thoughts, feelings, and problems. Because, like, real human partners are messy people who potentially have trauma. Like, part of me's like, how in the hell can anybody, like, outdo this fantasy character that you've, you know, potentially even have real feelings for, because human beings can bond to anything. Oh, there's a dozen of them now. Like, there's one that's like, is it character.ai, I think is one of them, and Chai is another one. And it's literally designed to, like, be a romantic partner where you, like, talk to, like, like, they are literally, like, say, an anime character. So it's like, oh, okay, it's an anime character. It's got trauma and stuff, but the thing is, like, it's still an AI, and it's still pre-programmed to indulge you. Like, I don't know. I can understand the appeal from, like, a conceptual standpoint. From a logistical standpoint, my brain's like, no, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Funny enough, the biggest scams in, like, at least in our area are all geared towards people who are not, how do I put this? Not white. And it's really gross, but it's really obvious that that is who's being targeted. Like, they're literally, like, a lot of the scams are all about, like, your refugee status has been revoked. There's a lot of things about, like, immigration is coming to get you. The RCMP are headed your way because, we even heard, like, your green card has been rejected, which is insane because we don't have green cards in Canada. Like, things like that. That's what the scam calls are in this area. Not even as, like, when I was, like, let's say maybe, like, 10, 20 years ago, a lot of them were geared towards older people. Like, it would be like, you know, your health insurance is expired, blah, 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 your credit cards have been stolen, you need to give us your credit card details to verify that, that this is true. Which, honestly, that one actually made me laugh. Like, I literally just started laughing. I'm like, so, in order to prove that my credit card has been stolen, you need me to give you my credit card number. And they're like, yes, that's the only way to prove it. I'm just like, so...
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Do you hear yourself talking? And he's just like, oh, well, yeah. And then he hung up, and I'm just like, yeah, that's fucking right. Jesus Christ. part of me is like, that's adorable, but the rest of me is like, oh, that's really scummy. Also, can you wire me $300? Here's my new email address. Yes, I know it has nothing to do with my real name, but, you know, it's the internet. I get these vibes, I do. A really common is dirt scam here, like the one that's actually like related to a good and or service is duct cleaning. And it's a full fucking racket too. Like they advertise duct cleaning services, right? So if you're stupid enough to actually hire them on, they bring 2 guys with a shop vac. And the idea, their ideal target is somebody who is too physically weak to resist them, and they will, like, they'll agree at that time to, like, I don't know, $50 to clean your ducts, and as soon as they get there, they, like, vacuum for, like, three minutes or so, like, they'll unscrew everything and vacuum a bit, and then they're like, this job is bigger than we thought it was going to be, it's gonna cost you $1,000, and we're not leaving until you pay us. Like I said, like, it's a full fucking racket, and like, I don't even understand how they haven't even been driven out of existence yet, but oh wait, Canadian police doing things? That's not a thing. God damn it, what color haven't I used yet? I guess we'll use this one. What's really funny is, I remember when I was like a teenager, we actually got nailed with a slightly similar scam, but, my dad, without revealing too much, because I don't think he'd appreciate that, but my dad was at home because he wasn't feeling well, and he heard people talking outside the window, because he was sleeping on the couch, because that's what he does. He woke up and he could hear these guys talking outside the window, so he starts, you know, freaking out and sneaking up to the window to listen in, and they're spraying the yard for weeds. Like, spraying the grass. Which they were never hired to do. So he comes out and he goes, what the fuck's going on here? And they're just like, oh, you hired us. I was like, no, I didn't. No, I goddamn didn't. Who the fuck are you? What are you spraying on my grass? And they're like, oh no, we're a legitimate company and you hired us. So yeah, if you like, you can just pay us in cash right now. And he's just sort of like, I'm gonna call the cops, and they can sort this out if you like, or you can get the fuck off my property right fucking now. And they literally sent a whatchamacallit, court something or other, court summons thingy, to like demand the money for the job they did, services rendered, and my dad's just like, if I get a warrant out for my fucking arrest over this, I'm just gonna laugh my ass off, and the judge is gonna laugh these guys all the way to fucking jail. Like, they never followed through, oddly enough. No contract, no payment. Like, go ahead and try and prove that this happened. That I signed up for something and then just opted not to pay you. That actually did not stop fucking Rogers from deciding to send my long since late brother a phone from my account because my brother set it up for me a long time ago. Apparently they were just checking any phone number to see if there was a second person on an account sort of thing, I guess. And because they had no record of my brother's voice, which is stupid, but makes sort of sense, they just decided that, yeah, no, this random person calling saying, can you give me a free phone for this number? Or can you send me a new phone because I'm attached to this number? And they're like, oh, you know, which person are you? And obviously gave my brother's name out? And I only found out about it because they, like, Rogers actually texted me and was like, we have sent your new phone to somewhere in fucking, like, Hamilton. And I'm like, what? So I called him up, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about sending me a new phone? If this is a scam, and I've gotten, like, scammed, I'm talking to you, is this a scam, or should I be concerned? They're like, oh, no, your brother, blah, 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 has ordered a new phone from your joint account. I'm like, my brother's been dead for 10 years, are you fucking kidding me? Like, well, it's your fault for not removing his name. Like, it's your fault for not actually, I don't know, looking at who pays the fucking bill and going, maybe we should ask the bill payer if it's okay to send another phone out. And they want to be on the hook for the cost of the phone too. I'm like, no. Because there's got to be infinite of your customers who've been scammed the exact same way, and I'm not gonna be on the hook for a $1,000 phone that I didn't even receive because you didn't even send it to the address associated with my phone. We're gonna look for gaps and spots where things have escaped that aren't supposed to be escaped. So there are a couple of pixels outside here, but that's because of the way the eyes are done. And yes, it's bright and obnoxious, but that helps me spot things easier. That is the skirt or skirt layer. Skirt is under, skirt is over, so skirt needs to get fixed. Oh, I see another one. That is... All right. Yeah, bright and shiny, but not for long. It'll get tweaked into its proper colors in just a second. I think I'm good with that. I need no. I was gonna say, is the mustache still hanging there? Yes. Make me on myself, oh no, but I swear that I'm free. Be worse, be worse, be worse. Round and around, yeah, round and around we go. We go. No, these colors will not remain. Because they need to be tweaked for... Now for almost 3 weeks, so ooh, it's been gonna take. We go. Baby, I'm trying to forget you. Round and round, yeah, round and round we go. Going to forget you. About the thing about all my issue. Round and round we go.
Like a song in space, I know that I can never match your name or face my fault. I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall. Calling to the letter of the house beneath, please show me just a little bit of honesty. I hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know well what let out both try. You could have anything you wanted, everything you wanted at all for your fool's gold, and I know I'll fight at the end. I'll find you could get anything you wanted, ever hated it all over, falling for you. I'll be falling for you, for you. I'll be falling for you, you. Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul. For you, for you, I'll be falling for you, for you, for you, I'll be falling for you, for you. There we go, that works. I need to color the skin a little bit. A little bit. But not too much.
They are among us. As the skies
A little too warm still.
they believe we are blissfully unaware.
Skin.
But this
You.
activity by non-human extraterrestrial technology is capturing the attention of humans.
Cheers. I'd be like, how the hell did you do that? Lots and lots of practice. And a lot of practice doing things like using the multiply tool, seeing what color comes out of that, and going, that's right, that's not right, over and over again. And eventually figure out what the colors are when you're like taking a character that was in a warm environment and putting it into a cool environment. And I'd be like, that doesn't help me figure it out at all. Yeah, fuck around until you figure it out, because that's how I did it. I had to do it better than that. Generally speaking, like, in a cool environment, you're gonna add more gray, you're gonna have less saturation. In a cool environment, you're gonna have more blue over red, you're gonna have no yellow whatsoever, so anything that's, like, yellowy needs to head directly into, like, light blue territory. Anything that's reddish turns out purple, anything that's yellowish turns out blue.
If they're orange, they get really, really washed out and grayed out. But still probably purplish or, this hair seems brown, but it's actually purple. The skirt seems brown, but it's also actually purple. It's just a grayish purple with a lot of red in it.
Move your body, feel the flow, do your moves, let it show, feel the rhythm, take control, grow the beat,
Move your body.
Move your body, feel the flow, do your moves,
Move your body.
Gonna do the same process to the bobs. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Right now, I say as I realize that 15 minutes has long since been an hour ago. Oh, you want to see my shoes? Ratch. Ooh. They're based off of a specific high top that I'm a big fan of, but also partially off of the high tops from, what's the word? Back to the Future Part 2. But yeah, I used to love the specific high top. And as a note, yes, we actually owned this shirt for a very long time with a little rip in the seam thing too. We got rid of it because it just eventually fell the fuck apart, but for a period of time, it was really nice. I really liked it. I just realized I've got my Litten out, like my actual like Litten. And my Litten hat and my Litten on a desk.